Cats are some of the most beautiful pets anyone could ever own. So when one family found a unique-looking cat they wanted to adopt, they were intrigued by its appearance. Little did they know that everything they cherished about this cat would change in an instant. Most parents would do just about anything to make their children's wishes come true. For 18-year-old Jennifer, her greatest wish was to own a cat. One day, her mother decided to fulfill that wish. They visited a local man who had a few kittens up for adoption. When they arrived, both Jennifer and her mother found themselves drawn to two very different-looking cats. While Jennifer was drawn to the cat she found undeniably cute, her mother was captivated by a scraggly-looking cat with patches of fur in various colors. After some back and forth, Jennifer's mom ultimately chose the scraggly cat. She believed she had made the right choice, but little did she know that as the cat grew, something unexpected was about to unfold. When they got home, they named the cat Daisy, and like every other cat, she was super friendly, cute, and active. Even though her unkempt appearance made her look like she had attracted the wilderness, her family loved her regardless. They thought her unusual appearance only made her more unique. But soon, they would learn the hidden reason she looked that way. As Daisy aged, something very unexpected happened. Her hair began falling out, not just the type that falls out after a good brushing, but it came out in clumps. The family had never seen anything like it, so they immediately looked into it. They took the kitten to the vet, but he couldn't find anything wrong with her, so they took her home, hoping her hair would stop falling out soon. But that never happened, and the kitten continued to shed more hair. In fact, the cat's drastic physical change stunned visitors who came by. They wondered how she could quickly go from being so hairy to something, well, not so attractive. Some even labeled the cat ugly, but perhaps if they knew the cat's true nature, they would have never thought so ill of her. Soon, they would all learn a shocking truth. Over the years, Daisy continued to lose hair until only bunches protruded from her underbelly, while the rest of her coat was pretty much bald. Despite all this, the family didn't flinch and loved the kitten even more. In the midst of all these changes, there was something very fascinating about the animal. Despite her physical transformation, her attitude didn't change at all. She still behaved, played, and acted like other cats. Eventually, the family accepted their fate, thinking they would never learn the reason why their beloved pet suddenly started losing hair. But just then, a shocking truth surfaced. The family finally learned that Daisy had been mixed with another breed of cat, a Sphynx. This breed is known for its lack of fur, which explained why Daisy started losing hers. So, you see, nothing was really wrong with her. After this shocking discovery, the bond between Daisy and her family became even stronger. Among all the family members, she formed a special bond with Jennifer. Although Daisy is a sweet cat, caring for her comes with a lot of hard work. For instance, Jennifer and her mom have to clean the cat twice daily and also wipe the gunk from her eyes. Because of her unkempt appearance, people called her many names, and some even said she looked like something from a nightmare. Yet the family continued to love their quirky, strange cat. They loved everything about her, both the beautiful and the less attractive. This cat also taught them something special. They wanted the world to know that even if their cat wasn't the best looking, she still wasn't some kind of horror. It doesn't matter what your cat looks like, you should love her like she's the most beautiful on the planet, Jennifer said. Of course, while Jennifer may not boast about having the best looking cat, she can brag about having a unique one who loves to play and cuddle forever. Since Daisy isn't a pure Sphynx, she might look a little out of place, but purebred Sphynx cats are highly sought after. Because of their high demand, you may literally need to break the bank to get one. So it's no surprise that when two Canadian women, Elizabeth Harris and Carolyn Clark, found what they thought was the perfect Sphynx cat for half the usual price, they jumped on the offer. Soon, they would realize a costly mistake and learn a big lesson. Before buying a pet, it's important to do some necessary research. For instance, check the cat's history. If you're getting your pet from a breeder, check if they are licensed and follow regulatory practices. Well, these women did none of this, so a disheartening shock awaited them. Sphynx cats are very exciting. They are more extroverted and energetic than regular cats. More facts about them that you will love. They have extraordinary intelligence, increased curiosity, and more affection for their owners. Now you understand why these women couldn't wait to get one, but they should have been a little more vigilant. Perhaps that would have prevented the catastrophe ahead. Because of the designer aspect of these cats, most times, those looking to purchase them have to go through a breeder, and they usually cost $1,000 and above. So these women separately began searching their area for a Sphinx breeder. However, finding one proved more difficult than expected, and just like human nature, they decided to opt for a faster and easier way. Eventually, the women stumbled upon a website, Kijiji.com. If you ask me, I think the name sounds a bit odd, but these women didn't suspect any foul play. Besides, they found something very attractive on the website. The price for the Sphinx was half the amount they had budgeted for. It was such a great offer they couldn't resist. The woman then contacted the website owner and arranged a date to complete the purchase. Some days later, separately, they met the owner of the cat in a parking lot, and after paying in cash, they got their pet. It was an incredible feeling to hold their cat after such a long ordeal trying to find a breeder. And just like the women wanted, the kitten felt smooth and fluffy. But as they journeyed home with the cat in their hands, they missed a very crucial detail. If only they had noticed it in the park. When the women got home, they started snuggling up with their new animal friend, and that was when their eyes suddenly caught something weird on the cat's body. There were bumps and cuts. Even though the women noticed this, they made another huge mistake. They didn't pay any attention to the bumps. They were so caught up in the moment and just wanted to kiss and hug the cat. But soon, they would learn something really upsetting. 2 weeks later, the cuts and bumps on the cat's body became even more glaring. This time, the women decided to look into it. You won't believe what they found. They took the cat to the vet, and he told them something they never wanted to hear. It turns out the kitten seller had removed the cat's hair with a razor and hair removal products, which led to the bumps and cuts on its body. The women left the vet's office with many unanswered questions, but weeks later, a surprising transformation occurred. The cat began growing hair. Since true Sphinx breeds are naturally hairless, they realized the vendor had deceived them. The breeder had intentionally shaved the cat's fur to make it appear hairless, revealing the scam they had fallen victim to. Despite the unexpected circumstances surrounding the cat's purchase, both women continued to love them unconditionally. Although they had initially wanted a Sphinx, these cats were just as loving and sweet. The women were committed to providing them with a comfortable and caring home. But that's not the only positive outcome. The cats suffered no permanent damage from having all their fur removed. In time, their coats grew back, and they became absolutely adorable. Elizabeth and Carolyn now hope their story serves as a lesson. They are actively raising awareness about the risks of purchasing pets from unverified breeders. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.